How are we doing there, boys and girls? Manthieus here. Welcome back to another video. So today I want to introduce something to you that I've been working on for a long time at this point. I guess I should start with the fact that this video is sponsored. Not something I do very often on the channel, but it is sponsored by yours truly. It is sponsored by myself. I am bringing something to you today that I've been working on for quite some time. The title and the thumbnail probably gives it away, and well, maybe the graphic of it over in the corner also helps. I want to talk to you today about the Goblin Guide to the War Within. This is my level up from what I've done in previous years with previous expansions. A lot of people know I've produced things like cheat sheets for goblins and goal making in general over the years. Going into the War Within, I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to do something a little bit more evergreen, and I wanted to do something that might be even more useful than it has previously been. If you're a regular to the stream, or you hang out over on the Discord, you might have seen this already. I have been speaking about this, and it has been available for a little while already. But yes, my Goblin Guide to the War Within is pretty much ready, and as it's pretty much ready, I wanted to showcase it today and talk to you a little bit about it, and more importantly, let you guys know about how to get your hands on it if you wish. I like to be transparent on this channel. I like to not keep any secrets, and this has been really weird for me to not talk about for quite some time, but I had to let it slip a couple of weeks ago, and I made it available to people over on Discord and people who watch the stream. But now here's YouTube's opportunity to have a little bit of a look at it. It is a monster of a guide so far on literally everything you could possibly imagine you need to understand and know about going into the War Within, about the professions, the new materials, the new systems, everything that is included in this. As it stands, it's like 336 pages long, and I go into as much detail about all of the things as I possibly can. My cheat sheet in the past has been in spreadsheet form, and spreadsheets are sometimes difficult to put text into, and spreadsheets, let's be real, are designed for number crunching. We're doing prospecting rates, or we're doing milling rates or something. Spreadsheets work fantastically well, but for portraying information about the professions, it's often difficult to do. But I started just making some notes, and it kind of got a little bit out of hand, and I was like, right, well, okay, this needs to be formatted nicely, and this needs to be neat, this needs to be tidy, and I should really be sharing this with others where possible. Every single profession, I've tried to go through the basics of the profession, changes that are coming in the War Within, leveling path all the way from where possible, at least 1 to 100. I've tested these extensively on the beta. This is probably the conclusion of about 300, 400 hours of testing on the beta. Really unnecessary, I know, but I enjoy it, so I should share the love a little bit here. Leveling guides for everything where possible, information about all of the knowledge gains, where you can go and get them, how much they cost, this sort of stuff, all of things like the one-time treasures. I talk about the spec trees for every single profession in detail, suggesting where you should go. I think you probably get the point by now. I don't want to, obviously showcase too much of it on screen here, but like, this is the guide. You can have access to this, and it's replicated on every single profession. It's been a little bit of a labor of love for me over the last couple of months, and I'm quite honestly very proud of it. So how can you get your hands on it? Well, let's talk about how you can get your hands on it. I thought about just putting a fixed price to this and just, set straight up, just, publish it, sell it. I thought that would be an option, but I wanted to sort of do it in a slightly different fashion because I have the wonderful support of a bunch of people already. I wanted to give back to those people who allow me to actually do this. People forget that content creation at the scale that I do things, smaller content creators, ad revenue doesn't add up to much. I'm really fortunate over the last few years that my Patreons have backed me, and my Patrons have supported me, and my Patrons have given me the ability to not worry too much about the bills while I do this each month. Big thank you to any of you that's already been a YouTube member, a Twitch sub, or even a Patreon. So I thought the sensible and the only thing I could really justify doing was making this guide available to my gold goblins over on Patreon. The guys that have helped me the most throughout the years to be able to continue to do this. And I was like, right, it makes a lot of sense for me to give it to those guys, at least predominantly, at least to begin with. I'm never going to say never that it won't filter down to everybody else, but at least for this initial period as we go into the War Within, if you choose to support me over on Patreon as a Gold Goblin, you'll have instant access to this guide. It's in a Google document form, meaning that there will be consistent changes week on week. The beta's always changing. The beta has been changing a lot over the last few weeks, and I'm sure in the next few weeks until the launch of the expansion, it will change even more. But it's going to be a constant work in progress. So yeah, I don't want to go into too much details about everything that's in the guide. I don't want to give too much of away right here, right now, but I wanted to bring it to you guys over on Team YouTube that is now available if you wish to pick it up. Its form will change, certainly, over the weeks as we get into the War Within and as we progress through it. It's not 100% finished yet, but obviously neither is the beta. The game isn't live yet. It's going to be something that I'm going to be able to work on consistently. Updates will be filtered out to anybody literally instantly. That's the benefit of having it in Google document form. You can get instant updates for it. I'm looking forward to the War Within, and I hope this information will help you. So yeah, that is all I've really got to speak about on it today. Big thank you once again to all of the supporters who have helped me over the years, financially, mentally, in many other fashions. I hope this can give back, at least in some part, to you guys as well. To finish off this video, I'm actually about to go on vacation for a week. This is the reason I'm getting this out here now. I know pre-patch has just landed, and boy oh boy is stuff broken. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that in a week's time when I get back off vacation, everything will have been smoothed out and we'll really get a feel for, or everybody will get a feel of how the War Within is going to start playing out. And the hype train is real. I want to get back and I want to dive into it even more. I've had incredible amounts of fun playing the beta over the last couple of months, even though every week it's kind of different. Everything is broken all the time. Bug fixes coming out of our ears. But the new expansion's looking really good. It's taken everything that Dragonflight had to offer in terms of the basic professions, and it's smoothed off a lot of the rough edges. Check your retail characters. Have a little bit of a poke around with concentration if you haven't already. The pre-patch has brought some of the systems to us, so anybody on their retail characters can start to see maybe how things are changing. But it's all documented. It's all in my guide. I don't do videos like this often. I promise I won't do videos like this too often. I just wanted to be able to link people to this as and when the questions come up, like what was that I saw on your stream, or what were you writing? I hope it all starts to make a little bit more sense now. You made it to this part of the video. Thank you very much. You're an absolute legend. Come say hi on the Discord if you're not there already, even though there won't be much content for me in the next 7 days because I'm away. I'll still be lurking on the Discord, so come say hi if you're excited about the War Within. Yeah, have yourselves a wonderful day, boys and girls. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.